hike with your wife to the top of the falls. Sit in the shade of the afternoon. Your favorite place in the United States. Tangible proof that there is a God. There's a sparrow in the sky, 2 miles high, and it's dancing in circles above your head. Lavender flowers, your final hours. Soon they will grow from atop your bed. Lay on the ground with your friends all around and take in the sounds of Yosemite. Open your eyes to an infinite light and know that you'll always be here with me. You swing and you turn as my heart starts to burn, racing you down from the mountainside. 63 years of a beautiful life, another tear that the waterfall cries. Lay on the ground with your friends all around and take in the sounds of Yosemite. Open your eyes to an infinite light and know that you'll always be here with me. Thank you. We slept out on the dock in the summer under Orion's belt with my brother and cousins. And we were listening to the lake in the state where my mom was born, Wisconsin. A family reunion of everyone I've never met. The faces I remember, but the names I all forget. 23 people I share blood with, all staying at the house. And all my uncles were screaming at the TV set, cheering on the Packers, wearing cheese on their heads, while the women drank wine on the back patio, and the kids sprayed WD-40 onto the fire. And we caught fireflies in our hands and put them into a mason jar, a little night light that eased our fear of the dark. And I felt like a god holding the solar system in my hands. And then we tried our best to stay up all night, elaborating on the stories of the girls that we liked. When my brother fell asleep, we drew a mustache on his lip. And in the morning we stole some Bud Light and shoved it into our pants, and took the rowboat out into the middle of the lake, where we chugged the beers until we felt like men, and pretended that we both got shit-faced. And when we paddled back to shore, my 3 aunts were on the beach, picking at the scabs of their father's memories, debating whether the harm that he had caused was justified by the money that he had left for the family after he had died. Thank you. How's the sound out there? It sounds amazing in my headphones. Thank you, Clay. This next one's called We All Need Love from Someone Else. Everybody wants to feel love that they know is real. Everyone should love themselves, but we all need love from someone else. Someone to laugh at your jokes, even if they're not funny. Someone to just hold you close, stick around, keep you company. It's okay to feel this way. It's written in our DNA. And it's okay to feel sad if this is something you don't have, 'cause that's the way it's supposed to be. Lovers living happily, turtle doves up in a tree, singing simple songs, do-do-do-do. So when the night falls down on you and you're sitting in your house so blue, watching people act it out on Netflix, crying from your couch, just know that there has got to be, judging just statistically, somewhere between 1 and 3 people compatible with you. So hold your head up and don't cry. Worst case scenario, you die lonely by yourself and sad, and honestly that sounds quite bad. Right on. This next song is about our friend Logan. Everybody here, most people know Logan at least. Went to your show last night at Zebulon to hear you play your saxophone. All of our friends were there, getting along, telling stories and funny jokes. I felt this warm feeling deep inside, an overwhelming joy to be alive and be surrounded by all of these beautiful people I love. Wearing your striped button-down shirt and baggy pants as you danced with your saxophone. The goofy smile on your face was contagious. No one could escape it if they wanted to. I felt this warm feeling deep inside, an overwhelming joy to be alive and be surrounded by all of these beautiful people I love. After your set, we were sitting on the patio. I told you how much I enjoyed the show. You said, thanks so much for being here, it means a lot. I know it's late on a Tuesday night. I felt this warm feeling deep inside, an overwhelming joy to be alive and be surrounded by all of these beautiful people I love. I felt this warm feeling deep inside, an overwhelming joy to be alive and be surrounded by all of these beautiful people I love. I feel like that's the feeling right now. It's been a while since we've had that feeling. Be at work by 9. Okay, love, give me a kiss. What time do you think you'll be getting home? I How about you? I am playing a show at the Echo. Our set is at 10 p.m., but I have to be there for sound check at 5. Oh, that is right. I'm excited to see you play. Do you think you'll be coming home for dinner? Possibly. Can we play it by ear? The boys might want to go out and grab pizza. Sounds good, I am probably going to make soup. I'll make extra just in case you end up coming home. That sounds great, thank you, babe. I really appreciate you. Thank you, now I have to go. Please give me a kiss. Kissing. Okay, love, have a good day. Please drive safe. It rained last night, and the roads are still wet. Thank you. Right on. Sit on the stairs that lead down to the alley and find a quiet place to call your mom. She picks up the phone and you can't keep from crying. And she asks, oh no, sweetie, what's gone wrong? You say you're not sure why you haven't been sleeping, but it is for certain you haven't at all. You guess you just feel like your body stopped working, and you can't help but think you've been living all wrong. She says she's so sorry to hear you've been hurting, and wishes that it could be some other way. She says that she thinks you're a beautiful person and couldn't be more proud of the man that she raised. She goes on to say that this feeling can happen, and it's totally normal to feel this way. Just listen to the message it's trying to tell you. The healing will come, take it day by day. You say that you're grateful to have such a mother, but your lunch break is over and you're out of time. She says she loves you more than anything ever, and knows in her heart it will all work out fine. Cool, thank you. Right on. Thank you so much for having me, Heather and Clay. It's so fun. It's so good to play music for people who, my God. Yeah, wow. All right, keep going. Everybody walks the road to the princess from the toad, but I think they've got it wrong. The toad has it it going on? Living in his muddy pond, eating flies, creating spawn. Sit out in the summer sun or swim all day just having fun. While the princess on her throne never feels quite at home, can't go play out in the dirt because she might ruin her skirt. Until one day from high window she looks down at the toad below and sees him having all the fun and decides to go make a run. While wearing all her royal clothes, she makes a leap right towards the toad, and it was true love at first sight, and they made love that very night. Now happily they live together by the pond in every weather, raising up a family of 40 little toadlet freaks. Right on. This is a song from the beginning of the quarantine when it was like once you could buy toilet paper again, and there wasn't like it was like in this kind of sweet spot where it was like maybe this will only be like a couple months and it's like a snow day, an extended snow day. That feeling that would come and go for a second, and some of the like silver lining of that time. We've been hanging out, we've been talking about pretty much everything. You can tell me anything that you want. Feels so good to get to know you better. We've been laughing a lot, both been smiling a lot too, going on little walks. I've been sharing all of my thoughts with you. Feels so good to get to know you better. One more hug before you go. One more kiss before you hit the road, because you never know, you never know. We've been making food, we've been in such nice moods, playing our favorite tunes, dancing in the living room all with you. Feels so good to get to know you better. We've been sleeping in the softness of your skin on mine. Sun's already up, but we're not getting up at no this time. Feels so good to get to know you better. One more hug before you go. One more kiss before you hit the road. road, because you never know, never know, you never know. Thank you. Let's slow this train down a little bit. We grew up in the same small town, chasing summer all year round, and there wasn't any other kids around, so we played like brothers. Rode our bikes down the old dirt road, throwing rocks at beer bottles until I accidentally cracked open your skull. There was blood everywhere, but it always turned out okay. At the end of those long summer days, when we'd laugh and ride our separate ways, and pray we made it home before the street lights. It was a hot August night, the first time we both got high, and we laughed so hard that we both cried. We were rolling in the dirt like dogs, so we hopped into the pool and swam under a half-full moon, floating around like a birthday balloon that was let go of at the party. But it always turned out okay. At the end of those long summer days, when we'd laugh and ride our separate ways, and pray we made it home before the street lights. Then one day we were hanging out. You found some pills in your neighbor's house. You said you thought we should try it out, but I didn't want to. And that was fine for some time. You did your thing and I did mine. We could still crack jokes and kill the time, hanging out in the park. 'Cause it always turned out okay. At the end of those long summer days, when we'd laugh and ride our separate ways, and pray we made it home before the street lights. Last time I heard your voice was on my answering machine, and you were asking me for money, said you were trying to get clean, said you were all alone, had nowhere else to go, just needed to put down rent on a budget sweet motel. 'Cause it always turned out okay. At the end of those long summer days, when we'd laugh and ride our separate ways, pray we made it home before the street lights. Thank you. Right on. Alright, I'm gonna play 2 more songs. Thank you guys so much for listening. It feels really good to play music in a room with real people.
How can we get your record, Steven?
The songs that Clay played is off a record called No Branches Without Trees that I collabed on with Andrew Rowan. And that is available on Bandcamp. And we have some vinyl, too, if anybody's interested in that. I forgot to bring the vinyl again. I'm sorry for anyone who's here. I got to get back in the groove of like the checklist of things when you go to a show, you know. Merch is the worst for me. Yeah. But yeah, that's out. All the songs that I'm playing now, or most of them are going to come out on a record that's wrapping up, and yeah, stay tuned for that. All right, here we go. 2 more. Here's my ideal day, living in East LA. Wake up at 4 in the morning when it's still dark and strap my surfboards on top of my Subaru. Drive down the street with the heat on my feet and pick up my buddies, Marcus and Coop, and then we get to Malibu just before the sunrise. Paddle out to the point, right at first light, catch every set wave from the point to the pier, and listen to the crowd as they holler and cheer. Surf until I can't paddle to save my life, and then get out on the beach and give everyone high fives. Get in the car and drive back to the east side, and there's no traffic the entire time. I'm getting really hungry on the way, so we go straight to my favorite taco truck, El PK. I get a veggie burrito and a mineral water, and head back to my house to take a hot shower. Then I play my guitar and write a really good song that I know everybody in my band will love. So I call up the guys and they come over to jam, and sure enough, everyone loves the song. And Ariana comes home and tells me that I'm hot, and we hug and kiss and laugh a lot. Play some Joni Mitchell, make some really good food, pour some wine, light some candles, get in the mood, and then we eat some ice cream and watch a really good movie as we cuddle up on the couch. The movie is touching and beautiful and inspires us to be better people. Then she looks me in the eye and she gives me a wink, and I think I know what she's starting to think. So we go to the bedroom and turn off the light, where we make sweet love late until the night. And that's my ideal day, living in East LA. Right on. All right, one more tune. Thank you guys so much. It's been awesome. This is an old one, but it felt like the right vibe for tonight. My friend named Phil likes to ride on his bike every day and every night. He took me on a ride up to Griffith Park, where we looked at the city lights in the dark. My friend Clarice and I are both fish, because we like to swim in the ocean. She's a really badass percussionist, and when I watch her play, I just study her motions. And I've got a friend named Alex Wand, and he's a pretty magical guy. He's riding his bike down through Mexico, planting milkweed seeds for monarch butterflies. And Caitlin is a professional medical clown, and I think what she does is important. Sometimes I get down about the work that I do, but she's really, really good at making me feel important too. could go on and on and on, but I'm trying to be in bed by 11. Someday I will write a verse for all of my friends, and the song will be never ending, alright. Right on. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Heather. Thank you for playing, Daniel and Heather. Amazing, mind-blowing sets. Yeah, so fun. Thank you, Clay. Woo!
You're welcome, Steven. Woo!